Hey there, friends. It's Captain Dave coming to you from a rest area just west of Indianapolis. Um, Eric and I, driver lineup, were on our way to a receiver outside of Columbus, Ohio. So I wanted to get with you today and kind of give you just a quick overview of week one TNT. I wanted to stay on task with this so that every week I could kind of review what happened the week before, things that I learned, things that I still want to focus on, areas that are challenging for me, successes, failures, that kind of thing. I alluded it to this in yesterday in Eric's video, but I think really the number one thing, the thing that's most important in week one and as you start to work in TNT, is that you really have to work on having clear communications with your trainer. I probably did not do it the way that Prime would prefer, but I actively sought out both my PSD and my TNT trainer. So let me talk about that for just a minute, because there is a procedure. They would prefer that you just come and you're assigned who they want to give you. There's no matching at all in the PSD process. Maybe there is. I'm not familiar with it. If there is, if someone knows different, please tell me. But when it comes to TNT, you'll take a survey, a personality survey, and they match you up based on the answers to that survey and the answer that the trainer to their survey, what they've taken. May be fantastic, may work out great, but I've always tried to be the captain of my own ship and control my destiny as much as possible. So, I listened to a lot of videos, got to know people through YouTube before coming to Prime for my training, and in both situations I chose Twisted Big D, coordinated with him ahead of time. He agreed to train me for PSD, and then talked with several people along the way for TNT. Had one gentleman lined up that didn't work out, and then as fate would have it, things fell into place for me to have Eric Odom from Driver Lineup be my TNT trainer, which has just been an incredible blessing. I couldn't be happier. He and I click on lots of different levels. Training seems to be going very, very well. But so the first day that we got together, the day that we left was Thanksgiving Day. We met at the Prime Terminal in Springfield. We had a free Thanksgiving meal, which was fabulous. It was fantastic. And then we hit the road. And the first thing that he gave me was a 3-ring binder with just a bunch of stuff to learn. In fact, it had driver lineup on the front, and then underneath it said "Learn this shit." So, yeah, it was clear, to the point. It had rules for the truck. It had his expectations, procedures at shippers and receivers, things that he's looking for along the way. So I kind of had an idea of the things that he was going to talk about in week one ahead of time. Got to know each other, got on the truck, and boom, in the first day or two, we had an issue with the trailer that we picked up and the reefer unit. So we had to take it to Carrier somewhere up in Illinois, and it was repaired that day. So I got to understand or learn a little bit about those procedures and what you do. I've been driving the truck a little bit, not as much as I'd like. We don't have as many miles as I would have liked, but you know what? It's all worked out. I had to go down to Florida the first week and pick up my hard copy CDL. Did that without a hitch. Then from there we headed back up to Springfield, and there were a few things we had to take up there. My TWIC card was ready. I had to pick up some mail, a pair of glasses that had come in, and my wallet that, as you know from a previous episode, I had left at a truck stop in Arkansas, and the folks at Wendy's were wonderful. It's great to know that there are still honest people in the world. I got a hold of the manager. She said she'd stick it in the mail. I said, let me know how much it is. I want to pay you, Venmo, something like that. And she was just like, no, don't worry about it. So on her own, she put that into the mail, and it was waiting for me at the post office in Springfield, and everything was there. All my credit cards, even all my cash was there. So made me feel really good that there are still good people out there. Then, he had some things he needed to do. He really wanted to have some work done on the truck, but there was a long wait that he couldn't get in the day of, and so he just said we'd take care of that on the next stop. So here we are. We left out last night, and we went to that underground cold storage place, shipper there in Springfield, which was unbelievable. I didn't get to go down into the caves, but I saw them, and we picked up a load there, and we're headed now, as I said, over to Columbus, Ohio to drop off. I think from there we've got a load down to Florida again, which is great. Here I am, a Florida boy, and it's probably 30 degrees out here, but I wanted to come outside and make a video. Eric's sleeping in the truck. This is my 30-minute break, so I have just a few more minutes, but I just wanted to tell you that things are going well. I think well. I think, you would have a sense if it wasn't, and every morning we start the day with, we drink our coffee, and he gives me 2 or 3 things that he thought I did well from the day before, and then he tells me 2 or 3 things that he noticed from the day before that he wants me to work on, and I just think that's a great way to teach and to train. I respect him. I understand this is his truck. I want to do the best job that I can and continue to move forward on a learning curve that works for me, and it's working great, and I think that it's working great for him too. Again, we're going to try to knock a bunch of miles out here in the next 2 weeks. We're going to go home around the 23rd or 24th for Christmas. We're going to be off that week. We'll drive back to Springfield, and I'll take my car back down to Florida, then come back on probably the 2nd of January. And so the month of January, we're just going to hit it hard, and our goal is to be close to finished by the end of January with the miles, but we'll just see how it goes. If you can see behind me there is the Iron Maiden driver lineup truck. So I'm going to be getting back on that here in just a few minutes. I'm going to drive another couple hours into Columbus, and I think we're going to make another video today, but I wanted to say hello to you guys, touch base, let you know that you get out here and you're doing TNT and your schedule is just crazy. It's not as easy to make videos as you might think, but I am committed to doing it. I want to share the TNT experience for those that are thinking about coming to Prime. So far it's been going great. I'm learning at a good pace, picking up a lot of things, just how to drive the truck, all the different procedures on both ends. Again, I learned how to handle broken down equipment with the reefer unit, and just very happy with how things are going so far. So I'm going to close for now. I will check in with y'all later. All of you, please remember to have fun when you're out there. Drive with intention, and remember that you need to every day just do a little bit more than you're looking for, and you'll be happy. So signing off for now. This is Captain Dave, and I'll talk with you all later. Bye.